Good morning. So last night I woke up out of my sleep and the word separation of light came to mind. So separation of light, there's got to be a difference. You can't profess one thing and be another. So you're either light or you're dark, or it's day or it's night. When God created the world, he created day and night and he separated them for a purpose. And I thought about the separation of the Red Sea when the water went up and the Israelites crossed over. There was a separation. The Israelites went to the other side where the Egyptians tried to follow, which was darkness, and they got killed under the water. So there's always a separation between God's people and the enemy. The problem is that sometimes we get those confused and Christians end up being lukewarm, or bitter and sweet water can't come out of the same place. So there's got to be a difference. And then if there weren't such a big thing about separation and light, why would the devil deceive and act like an angel of light? So I thought about it, and I thought 2 Corinthians 6:14 says, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion hath light with darkness? There's none. There's none. There's a separation for a reason. The holies of holies separated the people of God from God's glory. And when Moses came down off the mountain, he had a veil on his face because of the separation, because he was holy. He had the glory of God. There was a light, and the Israelites, who were dark, couldn't comprehend. So he had to cover his face, just like the holies of holies. And then the other thing is, darkness can exist in the light, but light can exist in the darkness. That means as a Christian, you can go into the darkness for whatever reason, whether it's fear and then depression and anxiety overcome you. And then little by little, you start being dark. And in your darkness, you think you're still light because your eyesight, if you notice, it adjusts to the darkness. You can turn off the light and you can't see, but give it a minute and you'll be able to see, because light in darkness will adjust to the darkness and you don't even know that you've lost your light. Something to think about, right? Yeah. So let's hold on to the light we have and refuse to diminish and refuse to be unequally yoked, but steadily studying the Word of God so that you know and you can discern. Have a great day, y'all.